Good morning, children. We'll continue with our chapter. I taught you only page 15 and first paragraph on page 16. Now we'll continue with the next point, that is World War II, 1939 to 1945. These are the factors and causes of the World War II, and this is also one of your answer 1.2. The seeds for the First World War had been sown in the Treaty of Versailles, Paris peace process. They had displeased many nations. They were. And the event that happened after that led to the Second World War. So these are the factors which we are going to study are the cause for the World War II. The first point is fierce nationalism. After the First World War, the fierce nationalism developed in Germany, Japan, Italy. Germans could never forget and overcome the Treaty of Versailles. And then Hitler captured some provinces of Austria and Czechoslovakia. Following his Nazi philosophy that Germans must get all those provinces where Germans were staying, Italy could not forget that. It was ignored in the Treaty of Versailles. So, under the leadership of Fascist Party, Mussolini started this fierce nationalism and adopted imperialist policies. And on the other hand, Japan too gave into imperialism, and thus it seems the world peace was in danger. The next point is groupism. Since France was afraid of Germany after the First World War, so they entered into a treaty with Belgium, Poland, Romania, and Czechoslovakia. Italy signed treaty with Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia, Romania, Hungary, Greece, Turkey, and Austria. Russia signed the treaty with Germany, Turkey, Lithuania, and Iran. Italy formed the Rome, Berlin, Tokyo Axis group with the support of Germany and Japan. England and France formed another group with democratic values. Germany signed a non-aggression treaty with Russia. So this is all you understood, children. It's groupism. These countries, they came together and they formed the different groups. Now the whole atmosphere of fear spread in the whole world, and this was the reason which gave an impetus to the world war. Next come militarism. See, on the one side, efforts were being made to maintain peace, because after the First World War they had been into a big trauma and they were trying to put everyone in peace, the world into a peace. But on the other hand, what happened? European nations were competing for ammunition. They were trying to produce more and more weapons to be prepared for the war, or if anything happens, so they have to be ready. The production of more and more weapons increased in the European nations. War weapons better than the other were being manufactured. They were trying to improve their quality of weapons production. Some nations like Russia and Germany began compulsory military training. All nations began inducting more men into Navy, Air Force, and Army. In the East, Japan increased its military force. Finally, the World War II has been declared when even England and France tried to equip themselves with war weapons. The next point was failure of the League of Nations. The League of Nations, which was formed to establish peace after First World War, but it did not work properly. Neither it could become supreme organization having sovereignty over other nations of the world, nor did it had its own army to make the nations follow its principle. Member nations were not obliged to take problems to the League of Nations or to accept the judgment passed by it. Nations were not going to League of Nations, and also they were not accepting the judgment which was being passed by League of Nations. Many nations had moved out of the League of Nations. Initially Russia and Germany snapped their ties with the League of Nations. उसके बाद Italy and Japan. Italy had captured Abyssinia, Japan attacked Manchuria, Germany had snatched away some provinces of Czechoslovakia. Still the League of Nations could do nothing. ये सारी चीज़ें लोगों ने आस पड़ोस के दूसरे नेबरिंग कंट्रीज़ को कैप्चर कर लिया, लेकिन लीग ऑफ नेशन was not able to take any step. The greed for power among several nations became stronger in the League of Nations. It could not stop groupism. The greed of power had become stronger amongst the nations, but League of Nations could not do anything. This was the biggest failure of the League of Nations. Then comes Treaty of Versailles. The Treaty of Versailles got its form in the Paris peace process at the end of the First World War, which we have gone through it. Germany found responsible for the war and they have to pay 6.5 billion pounds as a war fine. Its Ruhr province was taken away. Rhine River had to be opened for international sea route. Thus, such an unfair and humiliating treaty was forcibly imposed on Germany. The German dictator Adolf Hitler called this Treaty of Versailles as a piece of paper had announced to reject it. This is also one of your answer, children. Then comes the next point, imperialistic ambition of Adolf Hitler. Now, Adolf Hitler is said to be the dictator, and his dictatorship was totally different. See how it has played a role in this, one of the cause for the World War II. Hitler, he laid the foundation of the Second World War. How? He had a fierce nationalist and militarist nature. That's why he wished the unity, stability and prosperity of Germany at any cost. He thought that any cost I have to bring back the unity, stability and prosperity to the German. The first victim of his imperialism was Austria. Along with German army, he entered Austria on 12th March 1938. And on the very next day of this Munich Convention, Germany had captured Czechoslovakia on 1st October 1938. After that, it had captured the mammal port of Lithuania in March 1939. Thus, a grand German nation was created by Hitler. His imperialist policy was the main cause of the Second World War. Imperialistic means opposite to democracy. Whatever is being decided by the leader has to be followed by everyone. German attacked on Poland. After this, see, an immediate cause. The above mentioned causes had made the whole world to sit on the heap of ammunitions. A small spark could blow up the whole world, and this spark was German attack on the peaceful Poland on September 1, 1939 early morning. And thus the World War II was began. Britain and France warned Germany to stop the war immediately, but Germany ignored the warning. Hence, Britain and France plunged into the war, and consequently the war spread in the entire world. Now, what was the outline of the World War II? Now, while the commencement of the World War II, the war again divided into two groups. On the one side, the group of allied nation led by England and France. On the other hand, group of allied and Axis nation comprising of Germany, Italy and Japan. Besides this, some other factors was war-driven mentality had entered into this. Japan attacked the American Navy at Pearl Harbor, and उसका result सभी को पता है. As a result, what America did? They gave up on its neutral stand and retaliated. It joined the allied nation, just making it stronger, and the war was going on. America dropped atom bombs on the two Japanese cities, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, in order to stop Japan from moving any further. 124,000 Japanese citizens lost their lives, and there was absolute destruction. And then Japan surrendered on 11th August 1945, and then the World War came into an end. Then comes the effects, the immediate effects. What happened? Now, economic effect. The war had caused horrendous destruction in the world. All the nations which were involved had incurred huge expenses. America had spent $350 billion and other nations have spent more than $1,000 billion. Property worth the same had been destroyed too. England lost its property worth 2,000 crore, and about Germany, one can't even imagine. The nations of the world gave more importance to the production of arms and ammunitions. So there was a scarcity of things for the basic needs. ज़्यादा पैसे किस में खर्च किए? आर्म्स एंड एम्यूनिशंस, वेपन्स में. और जो रिक्वायर्ड चीज़ें थी उनकी बहुत कमी पड़ गई. Production reduced, inflation increased. If the production is less, definitely there will be an inflation, increase in price rise, isn't it? People were struggling for livelihood. There was scarcity of necessary goods in the market. The economic life of the people was shattered. As a result, the nations of the world were pushed into an economic depression, and there was a major changes in the world politics and economy. Next comes the communism in China. Many nations of the world were impressed by the way Russia had made a fast progress with the communist measures. Russia is called to be a communist nation. With the Bolshevik Revolution, which we have studied earlier chapter, China too was impressed. Japan had become weak after the Second World War. Under these circumstances, its control over China had receded. Taking the advantage of this, Mao Zedong established communist rule in 1949 at the end of a revolution in China. So this way the communism spread in China. Then comes the beginning of Cold War. Long-term effect. It has affected a long term. After the World War II, the world was divided into two superpowers, Russia and America. During the war, both the nations were friends. But after the war, the difference of opinion between them keep on increasing. And thus, the Democratic America and Communist Russia became mutually opposite groups. And other small nations of the world, either they were joining one of them for their convenience, according to that. दो सुपर पावर, एक रशिया कम्युनिस्ट और अमेरिका डेमोक्रेटिक. जो छोटे छोटे बाकी नेशंस ऑफ द वर्ल्ड थे वो अपने कन्वीनियंस के हिसाब से ये दोनों ग्रुप में से आइदर अमेरिका और रशिया. The war of words and the war of ideologies that both superpowers initiated in order to support or oppose each other's opinion created the atmosphere of Cold War. Now they are not fighting with the weapons and the ammunitions, but their ideas were not matching, and that is why the Cold War, the atmosphere of Cold War created. Many a times the situation for the Third World War seemed to be created, and it was really dangerous. After two world wars there was a lot of nuksan, lot of destruction, lives, property and many things. Economically all the nations of the world have come down. So now if अगर थर्ड वर्ल्ड वॉर होता है तो क्या होगा सोचो. So then very important, the United Nation was established to form a world peace, to create a world peace, and this has played a very important role. In details we are going to study. This is the emblem of United Nations. We'll continue from page 19. Thank you.